I feel like Tom Holland and I would get along real. No, you know who? Well, because I kind of know him personally. Timothée Chalamet. I was gonna go Tom Holland because he's dreamy, but then I'm gonna go to Timothée Chalamet. I feel like Timothée Chalamet would be someone that you'd want to be friends with. Hi, I'm Neil Patrick Harris, and today I am going to let Elle ask me anything. But before we get started, make sure to check out Uncoupled on Netflix. I would wake up with my family, realize there's some sort of device that allows me to enter it, and then I would teleport somewhere, and I'd go to Disney World. No, you know where I'd go? Tokyo Disney. Never been, but here the theme park is great. And then we'd eat amazing sushi, and ride rides all day, and then teleport home and get a massage. What was it? There's a great show that used to be on Netflix called The Repair Shop. It's a British show where people bring things that need to be fixed into a barn, and then these people who are amazing like fix them. If my explanation didn't just sell you on that, I don't know who you are. I loved it. Welcome to The Repair Shop. Oh, love it. I feel like Tom Holland and I would get along real. No, you know who? Well, because I kind of know him personally. Timothée Chalamet. I was gonna go Tom Holland because he's dreamy, but also I met him once at a Cirque du Soleil premiere, so I know he likes the circus, and so do I. But then I'm gonna go to Timothée Chalamet because I just feel like he'd be super fun. I interviewed him once, but I don't feel like that means I know him personally, really. I feel like Timothée Chalamet would be someone that you'd want to be friends with. Earbuds, iPhone, sugar-free Red Bull? Just saying. I worked at a bookshop in a small town in New Mexico called Ruidoso. The bookshop was called the Aspen Tree. I was all of maybe 9 or 10, and it taught me a great appreciation for the tactile book. A lot of my organizational respect for literature came from that gig. Working alongside the amazing cast, Tisha Campbell is hilarious, and Brooks Ashmanskas, which is a name you should remember even though it's a really ridiculous last name, incredibly hard to spell. I don't know how he is existed in the industry with a name like Ashmanskas. That's his last name, Brooks Ashmanskas. I'll give you $5 if you can spell it. You probably can because it's spelled like it sounds. He's hilarious. I also got to make out and fool around with people that were really handsome. Why would I ever get to do that in my real life? But that was fun. But I won't say that is my actual answer because that sounds creepy. Working with an intimacy coordinator on Uncoupled was actually kind of great. I had never worked with one before. They're required now. Anytime you're doing a scene with any kind of intimacy, it makes perfect sense to have someone that's there that is going to be aware of anything that you're planning on doing, and if anyone is uncomfortable with anything, that they can go to the coordinator and make that clear. Didn't have that on Gone Girl. When I was having a proper sex scene with Rosamund Pike, they said go rehearse that and then present it to us. Rosamund Pike and I just rehearsed how we wanted to have this sex scene happen. Then we had to go find David Fincher, who was in another room, and then he came back in and sort of sat there while we showed him. And he was like, yeah, that'll work. But that was different times. A myriad of things are flooding back to me. I don't even know which one to say. I got to do a bunch of ridiculous physical comedy where I was super duper duper drunk at a ski resort, and my friends were taking me back to my room, and I couldn't even really talk or walk. So it was a lot of Pratt Folly, Buster Keaton comedy, which is always kind of my favorite stuff. So I enjoyed that day a lot. I was never a good crier. I always would get up in my head when I had to be emoting, like actually showing emotion. Not emotionless, but crying, but I have no problem crying now. And it speaks to the writing of the show, which I think is really great, but it probably just speaks to the fact that I have kids now, and I'm, I don't know, I'm much more okay with conveying emotion. I would like to play a villain in a big movie where I don't look like myself, but because I have those like CG, like Thanos, like the dots, to do like video game villain acting. I don't even know how that works. Don't they put a camera that films your face? I don't know how it works. That would be fun. I'm lately into building things out of wood. I don't know, there's something Nick Offerman-y about appreciating where things came from, how things actually come together, the fact that wood was a living thing and has the ability to expand, contract, different grains, different saws. I'm getting older. But yeah, I want to learn how to build a box, and then maybe a shelf, and then maybe a box of shelves. So that's the dream. Walt Disney and Jim Henson. I outbid someone of import on a Haunted Mansion stretching portrait. If you go to Disney's Haunted Mansion, the first room you go into has this room with 4 portraits, and they stretch as the ghost host says, "Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it your imagination?" You know what I'm talking about? I have one of those, the original ones. It's at our place called, our farm, called Funhouse Farm. And it's there, and I spent far too much money on it at a time when I could, and I apparently outbid Jeff Bezos. I didn't spend that much money on it, but later someone said to me, "Dude, you know who you bid against? Jeff Bezos." So, I still keep buying like lots of things on Amazon, probably like because I feel bad. Most people don't know that I am a trapeze artist. Spent a few years learning how to do the trapeze in LA. I haven't done it as much in New York. I tried to catch my my double back. That's tough. Trapeze is dope. It's a great combination of strength and overcoming fear, dexterity, flexibility, trust. Oh, there's a few. I wish that I could dance better. I dance all right, but I never took a dance class. And when you watch people who are really good dancers just able to move their bodies like that all the time, I wish that I could juggle 5. I can juggle 3 really good. I can juggle 4 pretty good. I can't juggle 5 for the ever-effing life of me, and I've tried forever. I wish I could give massages better. I think that's like an innate skill. David will say, "Can I have a back rub?" Like, and then I'm massaging his back, and he'll say like, "Right there, can you feel that? That, right there." And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, honey. I don't feel it. I think some people can just feel that. I wish I could. Karmic, creative, and apparently based on this that you're watching, long-winded. My first major splurge was, I think, with my now husband and boyfriend David, we bought a piece of art by an artist named Robert Longo, and we wanted to be art collectors, and that was the first thing that we got. And it's a study of a larger piece that Robert Longo did. And it was thousands of dollars, which at the time was crazy. And we still have it, and we love it, and now we have a proper actual art collection. But it was scary buying art that's expensive for the first time. Eye contact, have a little smile, like a quarter smile, like you know something about the person or that you find them amusing. What will be the third? Confidence, say what you're interested in. Go there. What's the worst that can happen? They say no. Everyone likes to be flirted upon. Compliment a lot. I geek out on escape rooms. I geek out on like escape room boxes. I geek out on Cirque du Soleil, any kind of Vegas show that has to do with sets that move around and people that do crazy things. I geek out on magic like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, that's plenty. That they know my children and that they are impressed by the way they behave. All right, that's it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and Elle today. Make sure to check out Uncoupled on Netflix and subscribe to Elle for more videos like this. See ya!